Okay, that's it.
I feel like I'm responsible.
Yes, I know. Because you are the random person. By the way, that is Bandit. He is playing as a Yu-Gi-Oh puppet. He does not want to show his face. He is also linking the channel, which he's not talking. And that's Dylan.
I am actually an Ophion.
Yes, he is an Ophion. So, I'll leave the link in his channel below. Chris, you can see your cam. So, what we're doing is, we're talking about the Necros.
Necros are fun.
Yes.
Yes. And
Which of you guys actually has experience with Necros?
No, I've not.
I know that you don't, and I know that you don't.
Well, I know how.
I've only had tiny experience through
because I've beaten you with them.
Jeremy, I've only had tiny experience with YGO. Only tiny experience.
With what?
YGO Pro.
Oh, yeah. Death Pro. That's what I run them on, and on Dueling Network.
That's Fozzie, that's Sims, and that's
I'm also known as the anime fanatic.
Chris over there. He's also a weirdo, and the rest of us are weirdos. Yes.
I am apparently now a Yu-Gi-Oh!
Except Sim. Well, yes,
Except me especially.
Sim especially.
Yeah, he's just crazy.
Alright guys, I'm not crazy. I'm gifted. More.
Yes.
Bandit.
They're basically...
Okay.
I gotta spread it out.
I have to
Explain.
Necros are basically ritual monsters. They are counterparts to they're ritual monsters are counterparts to existing synchro monsters and feature similar effects.
Basically.
Basically, if you have like Trish, Bree, Gunnier, Caster, Unicorn, Valkyrie.
Basically these two.
Yeah, they are essentially in terms of lore, the Necros are humanoid creatures that are
morphed with
basically
creatures.
wearing the armor crafted from the corpses of dead synchro monsters.
I got it.
Of the ones they have killed and yet are dead.
I have the lore
if I recall.
They didn't say that
They are
Really?
clans that perfected magical rituals to weave to weave the power of legendary monsters into armor via a magical mirror, and then clad themselves in them. This power allows them to even control the power of the ice barrier dragons, which
such as
Bree and Trish and Gunnier.
This is kind of the corrupted Gungnir. We don't have one. We don't have one at the moment.
Yes.
Oh,
So I'm using one for my own personal collection.
There is even in ice barriers. And for ice barriers, they have the dance.
What? Dance Princess is not from there.
No, he's not.
Interestingly enough, Shrit actually, according to the lore, comes from two Gishkis.
Okay, and also to stop on the Necros.
Gishki Advance and Gishki Vanity.
Yes, Ganishkis are in the deck too.
It's not Ganishkis. And no, they are not actually used in the deck. Unless you run Chain or something like that.
What I am doing is, we're also new packs come out tomorrow, if I recall, which Bandit, that is your side of the field.
Yes, and so far what have been released at the time of this recording in terms of TCG are the Gungnir of Necros. I'm sorry, what? Necros of Gungnir.
Yes.
I can't speak.
Where are you at?
I don't remember my English. The Dance Princess of the Necros and the Necros Cycle.
And then from the next pack out is Cross Souls. That comes out from
Chris, wait, is that the next pack?
No,
that's next pack.
After Secret Forces.
After Secret Forces.
It's the next full 9-card
Okay then. After that booster, after this Secret Forces come out, we'll explain about the next set that comes out. We're not going to get into that.
I can tell you exactly what comes out right now.
I know, but we don't want to. We want to make more videos.
We'll get to that next.
Yes.
Got it.
That goes over to some of the other archetypes.
I'm running
anyway,
at 4 minutes.
So what I'm doing is I run the Necros on Dev Pro. I've pretty much learned every single Necros.
Basically,
in and
you
out.
can't kill them. Basically, you can't.
There are some very, very, very devastating counters to Necros.
And we are not telling you this, people, because you have to learn on your own.
Some of them are very obvious. I'm gonna say ways to counter them, and ways to counter.
But we don't want to mention because we want people to learn.
A counter comes in the pack.
Like me, I have no idea.
No.
My specialty
Yes, the exact hard counter.
Works so well.
A hard counter to Necros, which will absolutely annihilate them, and this is kind of obvious, really, for everybody, and pretty much every Keyboard player runs this anyways,
And
is
the card is
Vanity's Emptiness.
Obviously, which is coming out in
Because all
Super.
rituals are counted as special summons.
And Vanity's is coming out
And
Super.
all of the actual regular effect monsters for the Necros suck on the field.
I have a better one. Also, Dark Law will also be
yes.
also very powerful. Once it will banish any fodder to ritual summons, while also
That's the hero structure that, Chris. We're not talking about that.
no,
That's
this is
the
weakness.
thing, because they can use the graveyard quite a bit.
Yeah.
They kind of rely on that. However, they don't really need the graveyard if they can get Shrit to hand. Shrit's probably the best effect monster and really the only one to run.
Probably.
He's the only effect monster I run. I also run 3 of the Djinns, the Demolisher, Releaser, and Disseer. That's just to buff them. That's just to buff up all the Necrons I put out.
Thunder King Ryos would also be a major threat.
Well, we're not going to talk anymore about the counters to them. Because,
Please.
Well, we don't need to.
Because we don't want people to start learning tactics and start building the deck.
Well, no, because that'll just make me find more ways around them.
Yes,
Anyway,
please.
so boss monsters are the Necros. Necros of Trishula, Gungnir, and Brionac.
By the way, is that linking through your video as you're recording right now, Bandit?
What?
Aren't you recording also?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm showing actual visuals.
You have to link me the video later.
Yeah, I'll
You
do
have
that later.
to.
Okay.
Anyway, so boss monsters of the boss monsters are Necrods of Trishula. Necrods of Trishula's effect is it basically is Trishula's effect.
You do whatever you want to do.
I know, but
Anyway,
Hey, I'm
so Trish basically will banish one from
so you
hand,
can get more business.
field, and graveyard. They can be face up or face down, doesn't matter.
Okay.
So Trish is good for second turn. Necros do not do very well first turn. Because
Same as heroes.
because especially with Trishula. Anyway, but the thing Necros excel at, killing everything in the extra deck.
Basically,
Anything special summon for the extra deck, they
Bandit
don't like it.
has played this deck on Death Row. He's facing against a 5,000 monster card, I recall.
I can't remember what it was. It was an Xdeed monster requiring 3 level 10s. It's running the level 10 train deck.
Oh,
I can't remember exactly what it is. I believe it's an OCG card.
It is, but it's really difficult to beat.
It's really difficult to beat. I took it down with no damage and no card effects.
Basically, he wrecks, he's still 1, which surprises me a bit, because I don't
They
need
can
to
actually
make plays
also,
like that.
when using the Necros of Catastor especially, who is based off of Catastor, if a Necros you control would battle a opponent's monster that was special summoned from the extra deck, it doesn't need to be a card that was originally in the extra deck. It could be pendulum summoned monsters, pendulum summoned from the extra deck. He'll auto kill them.
What I want to figure out is, will their pendulums run in that class, or is it just pure ritual?
There is a pendulum, but it's not going to be released in the next set.
It'll be released next set.
It's a Sephira.
Is that after, or?
Sephira is kind of like a linking thing between a bunch of different archetypes.
Okay.
No one I think will run them anytime soon.
Because they have a separate on Shadal as well. That's coming next pack.
I think
Next pack.
they come in cross.
Yes, and the superstars are coming out soon.
Yeah, that's coming out in like 2 months, I believe.
Yes, 2 months, and we will be talking about that too.
But yeah, so ways to keep this deck well built. I run
And alive.
I run 3 Shrit. Any Necros player should be running 3 Shrit. That's kind of obvious. He counts the entire tribute for a
What was
Necron.
the other two? What was the other?
The arc.
ritual?
There's 3. There's 3 regular effect monsters.
Yes, you must.
Sorry, 3 others.
You must won 3 of the one main one that was at the Secrets of Eternity.
No, you don't need to. It doesn't hurt, but I don't run it, and I'm fine. Shrit counts as the whole tribute, and when you tribute him by card effect, you can add a warrior-type Necros from your deck to your hand. Well, a ritual one. So basically, you can either add Closalis, Brionac, or Trishula.
Basically anything to wreck your opponent.
And I've actually managed to use anything that will tribute Shrit, send him to grave, use effect, add Trishula at hand, activate Exo Mirror, which I believe is now becoming Necros Mirror. Activate that, banish Shrit from grave to count as the whole tribute, and you can put out Trishula.
You guys know more about than I do.
Boom.
My specialty is more the more basic.
Strong silent type.
No, he only really cares about the older stuff.
What does he say? Well, okay, bring us back to the
Extra deck is
Can I actually stop you there? But you
when I finish my thought. When I finish my thought, extra deck is not.
Fozzie actually have a role in this because he does not seem to have a role.
Extra deck is not as important.
This is him.
I'll just talk about time with
Okay, you can talk about
He runs
experience
a deck
against
on
Necron.
using only Karibo and Time Wizard. It's scary.
And somehow brought me within an inch of my life points while playing against my Necrons using freaking Time Wizard.
Yeah.
I don't know how he did it, but this man somehow managed to get Time Wizard to actually be effective.
AKA Karibos win in the end.
Time Wizard wasn't effective when it was effective.
It's easy. All you do is top deck Time Wizard. Heads.
Let's go heads.
Let's go ahead.
It's a 50-50.
And with second coin toss.
So, between after this video, we are actually going to be doing Bandit.
Johnny,
What?
you playing a
I don't even think we're having one.
We're getting more reasons.
It's 7 o'clock. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, if I get a ride home late. Okay, continue on the video. Jeremy, we're still live. Still live, Bandit. Okay, back to Fozzie. Okay, going to Fozzie right now. Let's take a break from Necroloff.
Yes,
So,
please.
to bring us back to the past. So, how far do you want to go back? GX era, 5Ds, or
Rituals.
Rituals, yeah.
Can we go rituals? Yes.
Can we go
Rituals?
Because Necroloffs are coming out.
Once upon a time, Rituals were some of the most powerful cards in the game. Now, they're pretty much useless.
No, they're not.
Because of card effects.
And now they're better. Okay.
Yeah, well, now that some of them actually
Like
card
this
effects.
thing, you'll
Oh
see.
yeah,
This
this Lackluster Soldier. Well, was probably at a time one of the most effective and strong cards in the game. Now it's been rendered pretty much useless. That's why there's now Lackluster Soldier on the beginning.
Now trying to, okay, so
I got it.
with Fozzie's error, so Fozzie's error is now done with. Now let's move on to the GX era, which is my specialty.
I
can tell you now.
Kind of not, but kind of.
Ojamas. That's about it, really.
No.
Oh yeah.
No.
Ojamas
The
for
Ojama
days.
trio,
And then-
baby.
Ojamas for days.
And the new support.
Yes, Crystal Beast support is actually coming out too.
Yeah.
So
Not until
IDs. I want to get
5Ds. I'm actually building a
5Ds.
a Stardust
I got it.
Red Dragon.
games on motorcycles. I got this.
Still,
I got this.
for the last time,
Wait.
I am dating a motorcycle.
Hidden arsenal.
Nice, Fozzie.
Wait. Dual terminal.
I got 3 minutes. Actually, 2 minutes.
Oh, balls.
2 minutes before I
Ran
start
out.
this video. I got 2 minutes. Okay, guys, so I'm going to end this video right here, and then we'll continue our chat in a sec.
Chat.